Good afternoon, everyone. The topic for this presentation is MCAR, Non-Local Adaptive Network On-Chip Routing with Message Propagation of Congestion Information. So, firstly, for the introduction, Network on-Chip is considered as a solution to address the communication demands of future multi-core systems because of its many important advantages that are reusability, scalability, and parallelism in computer communication infrastructure. There are two different categories into it: the static and adaptive routing algorithm. If you talk about static routing algorithm, these are simple and have very low complexities. Usually they only perform well under uniform traffic patterns. So the network congestion may result into increased power consumption and transmission latency. Now if we talk about adaptive routing algorithm, this can be used to avoid congestion by adapting the output link selection to the network status. So they can be either local adaptive routing algorithm or non-local adaptive routing algorithm. So now if we talk about MCAR, there are two different types of messages involved in MCAR that are normal and congested. Propagate all congestion informations of all the routers in the same column and row without introducing additional wires that will be leading to a better timelessness of the congestion information. Propagating these two type of messages, each router in the network maintains straight distance between the output port, the first congested link in the each output port direction. So if we talk about this diagram, this is of a proposed routing algorithm where it is a 2D mesh having 5 input-output port where 4 input-output port are connected into possible neighbor connections that could be north, south, west, and east. And one of the input-output port is connected to the network interface. So if we deeply talk about the diagram, it is that in the first diagram, it is illustrated that when a north input link of south router, that is S21, is to be turned normal value to 0 and congestion value to 1. S would be sending a congested message toward its north output link. For this congested message, its source field, traffic information field, and output field are to be ID of S, 0, and 2 of north, respectively, if it is continuously proposed by different values of S21, S22, S23, and S24. So if we talk about the first diagram, that is of B part, when a north input link of the source router is turned into congestion value of 1 and the normal value would be of 0, S would be sending a normal message toward the north output link. For this normal message, its source value would be in different values. So if we look at the straight line, it is of the normal link. The red line would be of the congested link and the dotted blue line is of a message propagation. But if you look at the second diagram, that is the diagram of a partition zone, where according to the destination address of the packages in network, it is divided into 8 different zones. 4 zone on the axis and 4 zones on the quadrant. So this is the diagram of a partition axis. But if we talk now, we deeply talk about the MCAR. This is the hardware of the MCAR. So baseline or the architecture of the router follows the same setting. So this is called the architecture of the MCAR, and MCAR routers add three new modules that are congestion propagated mechanism, that is CPM, congestion register, that is the CR, and the routing mechanism, that is RM. So where they are represented into gray blocks and we'll be discussing about it. So when a packet enters the input port of an MCAR router, firstly MUX checks its flit type field. If the packet is a network data packet, MUX puts the packet into corresponding input buffer. Otherwise, it is sent to the CPM, that is the congestion propagate mechanism. And then the CPM calculates and updates the CR. CR is the congestion register and the congestion information carried by the CM. Finally, forwards all this message and discards this to the forward thing. So when the input port of an MCAR, that is turned normal 0 and congestion is turned to 1, the congested status signal is sent to the CPM, and then the CPM creates a sends a signal that sends a novel congested message to the neighboring router. Neighboring router is the upper part of it. In reverse, if a congested input port is back to normal, a normal status is sent to the CPM, and CPM should be sending a normal message back to the neighboring router. And this is the basic hardware of the MCR, and this was the basic working of the MCR. But if we talk about the RM module, this is the figure of it, and it is the RM module where RM is the core module of the MCAR router, which will be generating a selection metric of each candidate output direction. RM takes the condition information stored in different types, that is the differential X and differential Y, as both of its input. And the temperature X and temp X and temp underscore Y store the distance to the first hotspot link of destination in the X and Y dimensions respectively. We'll be using a selector and a mic minimum comparator to implement the computation. Suggested hardware realization of the RM module is very simple because it has more than one minimum comparator of a local adaptive routing algorithm. Furthermore, MCR has similar complexity with local adaptive routing algorithm. Now, if we talk about the synthetic traffic pattern, there are four different synthetic traffic patterns of an MCR routing algorithm. There will be an average network latencies of these four different routing algorithms under different injections rate of 8 into 8 and 16 into 16 of 2D mesh messages. So if you talk about the first message, it is a uniform random traffic pattern. And if we talk about the uniform random traffic pattern, every router sends packet to other router while using a uniform distribution to construct the destination set of packets. So latency performance of DOR is best because its uniform traffic pattern has traffic balance characteristics. But now if we talk about the values of this traffic pattern with compared to local, CAR would be proving that the saturation throughout value is 5.6 and 8.64 for 8.8 8 into 8 algorithm and for 16 algorithm networks. So beside leaving all these facts, compared with the fast MCAR improves the saturation by 1.6% and 2.31% for 8 into 8 and 16 into 16 algorithm. Next, we will be talking about the transpose traffic pattern. The transpose traffic pattern would be having the average network latency performance of 4 routing algorithms under of this transpose traffic pattern. As you can see, there are 4 different routing algorithms values, that is MCR, fast, local, and DOR. So if we talk about the values of all of this, MCAR with efficient distribution of condition information increase the saturation throughout of 8.8 and 16 by 16 into 16 network by 9.09 and 6.15 respectively. Nextly, if we think about this shuffle traffic pattern, in shuffle traffic pattern, MCAR has been the best performance among all the 4 of the routing algorithms. This is mainly because the MCR propagates condition information of distant link in more efficient than faster way, and the mechanism of deciding the output link selection has a lower complexity than the fast one. And if it, last one is the hotspot traffic pattern. Hotspot traffic pattern is based upon the uniform traffic and the hotspot nodes that are 4 into 4 and 7 into 7 in 8 cross 8 and 16 cross 16 algorithms. So if we talk about the different values that a hotspot pattern gives, those are for 2.53 and 1.92 for 8 cross 8 and 16 cross 16 respectively. Talking about the normalized average traffic latency, the normalized traffic latency, it shows the average network latency which is normalized by latency of DOR across PRC benchmarks, generally boosted by fast and MCAR that could reduce the network latency of all the applications. But these applications have different characteristics. The improvement is different. The improvement is different from each and every one relating to MCAR, DOR, local and fast. This is the message traffic of a condition of all the diagrams contributed together to form into one, that is uniform transpose shuffle and hotspot, where the different values and benchmark values are being given which will be having the network latency. If it look at the MCAR, it would be reducing the network latency by of fast by 2.37 averagely, and propagating all the latency of message. It does not significantly affect the performance. So this is because that the congestion often lasts for a longer period. That too we can talk about for even of 1,000 cycles in practice. That is observed by us. This is the power analysis. The power analysis is the mainly the last talking point of this all of this. We assume for 8 cross 8 mesh with a 32 nanometer progress process with a 1 gigahertz frequency of 0.9 volt, and with all of this illustrated into average power for transpose for traffic with different injection rate. The injection rate of DOR is less than 8%, and the injection rate of local is less than 10%. Hence, it does not provide that the power consumption injection are higher than the saturation current. So, by concluding it, congestion is an important limiting factor in the performance of communication protocols in NOC architecture. This is introduced in novel congestion progression pro propagation mechanism, which uses two different special kind of messages to propagate the condition information. Simulation of all of this MCAR achieves better saturation throughput, shorter latency, and smaller power consumption than state-of-the-art adaptive routing algorithms. Thank you.